some of the photos and some video from our trip to China. This is from the bus, some of the ground level rail that's still running normal passenger trains and freight, and now we're looking at some of the fast trains. It usually runs on elevated track. That track disappears into the mountain, just in the distance there. And some normal rail nearby. We're on our way to the Great Wall, which we did climb slightly, not to the very high point there. Again, some more shots around Beijing of the rail, probably some local as well as some fast trains. We caught the train, a fast train from Beijing to Xi'an, and the experience was very like going to an airport in Australia. There was many gates, many platforms, and you queued up, checked in, and then queued, getting ready. The trains ran above ground level. When you arrived, you departed the train and went down to the platform, but we were getting on the train, so we were actually above the platform, and we went down to the platform to get on the train after people had already got off the train and gone down to their departure area. Some of the older trains there, as well as the fast trains that we were going on. This is inside our train, lots of luggage still on the luggage racks. There appeared to be a number of different sorts, perhaps different generations. I know some of them run faster than ours. Some of the original rolling stock there. A more rural, dare I say, station, and still infrastructure being built, more going in. Very comfortable, very smooth. We're on a train. That's a train at a slightly lower level, a fast train. And then down at ground level, there's a large rail yards as well. Again, so there's 4 in that level, ground and 3 up. Everyone was well presented, uniforms, right through all the staff that we spoke with, the cleaning person that went through and kept our carriage spotless, and the amenities. All this track was elevated. Whatever needed to go on below us could keep going on. Farming, towns, street level.
It's still the queue, skip the queue.
Yes, that's everybody wants to skip the queue.
Correct. And while you might not.
We had a 15-minute stop at this station to allow some trains to run through us. This was a safety barrier at 6'6". The bottom of that was around about at my forehead height. Some of the rail infrastructure at all different levels, tracks coming from different areas, from different points of the compass, all merging and coming to the same level to come into the station.
Never seen that. Oh, here we go. We've got the concrete jungle over here. So what place is this?
High-rise residential buildings in the background,
The train is going to arrive at.
or the city buildings over in the far left.
Please get ready for arrival.
Most of this would be residential.
Continental Hotel over there. Five-star train. Yeah. That was massive. Alibaba's got a big building up there.
A view there across the many platforms and the many tracks as we come into this station.
Ladies and
Elevated rail lines going all over the place. A view of the track bed for those of you interested in the infrastructure. It's Xi'an looking across all of the platforms. Another trip, leaving Xi'an, queued up, checked in, queued, ready to board, down the escalators onto our train. A goods train, freight train that I saw with containers in open wagons. 310, that's 7 outside, 25 inside. From the bus, travelling around, just some view of the ground level rail, the goods trains, freight trains that run through there, And again, the high-speed trains running on elevated tracks. Just a quick one of the road infrastructure, just as impressive, multiple levels in that shot. Part of our tour was that we got to ride the maglev from Shanghai centre of town out to the airport. China have had this maglev in operation for 20 years. The train was very smooth, but so were their fast trains anyway. Would get up to 300 kilometres an hour. Apparently they've tested it a lot faster, and they're rolling out the maglev infrastructure, building lines from Shanghai to Beijing and to other major cities as well. Currently they run this maglev at 300 kilometres an hour. To 300 in 2 minutes. Remember, China have had this, the only operational maglev in the world. They've had it running for 20 years.
December 31, 2002. Wow. A good 20, let's say 25 years. Yeah. 25 to 60.
Even though we were just going for a joyride, there were a number of people using it as the way to get from the city to the airport. On our return trip, that's normal suburban rail up on the right.
Every state building on
There are 2 tracks. The train just runs back and forth on each track, so there's one going one way, one going the other way. It's coming up, there's a track that diverges to what I assume is a maintenance depot, which means you have to be able to swap tracks from this track to the other track as well. What are called points in the railway must mean moving a lot of heavy stuff to do that for a maglev. There's one there, and there's the track going off. Up and over the road, and down what I assumed was a maintenance area. Just here. Wherever we went, you could see more infrastructure being built. Tilted a lot as it went around the curves, much more noticeably on the maglev than it was on the fast trains. Change from one track to the other, there's a piece of track, call the track there, in the middle, and then some moving parts on each of these tracks. So there's the solid part, and there you can see the moving part over the other side. Some fans here taking photographs, as well as a person just noticed cleaning the glass. Everything was very clean and tidy and neat.
Yeah, that's right.
Must have been fun, smiling face. The view of the track, whatever we call it. There was a suburban station directly opposite to connect with the rest of the suburban network. By the time I'd walked down, heading for the bus, our train was leaving again. This is another train I saw in Shanghai. Didn't get to ride that one, but it looked pretty impressive. And the final train we rode on was from at Shanghai airport, changing from one terminal to another terminal.